Hello, good afternoon. Happy Easter, everybody. I just got a reminder that I am live. I know that, thank you. Reminder. I wish you all happy Easter and I hope that you are doing well. In Adelaide, we have 20 degrees temperature and the weather is pretty nice day. But most people stay at home. Yes, you know the reason. The reason is very well known. But we got to make the most of our time because eventually the things will return to normal. Some people say good evening. It's evening in their country. Happy Easter. In Adelaide, I think we have a few 500 cases of corona, which is not too bad in comparison with some other countries, because Adelaide is on a very large area and we can manage to stay away from each other. Of course, there are some very unfortunate things, like a shop where I cut my hair, they closed their shop. You know why they closed their shop? Because they couldn't keep a distance 1.5 meters from their customer. So I'm going to grow a long hair. It's okay as long as I don't have a toothache. How will I find a dentist if I have a toothache? Then I have to Google how to pull your own tooth. I don't want to do that. Okay, so some people have been watching me for a long time. Thank you very much. In Japan, there is 6,000 cases of corona. Thank you for liking my videos. Okay, so today I wanted to say happy Easter and hi to everybody, and wanted to meet with you, read your comments, and I'm going to show you some games from my book called The King Hunt. Have you heard of the King Hunt book? It's got lots of very beautiful games in there. It's got nearly 600 games, 491. So that is pretty good. And the King Hunt is mostly about attack on f7, square, g7, and h7. But of course, on f2, there is f2, g2, and h2, and also on these squares, g6 and g3. Of course, there are games when the king do the castle, that is involved too, and then there are queen sacrifices, the most beautiful queen sacrifices ever played. Maybe. Okay, maybe there will be new games that happen afterwards, but there is lots of games that have beautiful queen sacrifices. Okay, so how we are going with comments? I guess some people say they like my work. Some people would like to see me call tile game. There is a lot of tiles game in this book. Yes, but today tiles game is not on the menu. Maybe another time. People are asking about this board. I didn't want to use digital board. This is more natural. That's what I used in past in schools for teaching chess. I teach chess in schools in Adelaide, and I will use this board But now even in schools, I was teaching on smartboard until recently, when I don't teach anymore. Yeah, so I will be now teaching chess in my virtual chess club. So chess school, all chess school events like holiday chess program, chess club for kids in Salisbury and in city, everything has moved to virtual chess club where I teach people online. Okay, and some people say that well done, that I have my queen in the right place. Last time I was showing a game and they were like this, so I didn't notice that. Yes. Okay, you got to set up the board properly. One game was like this in the schools when I was teaching chess. You can see that pieces are in the wrong place. So there was a boy and girl played, and this is how the game went. And this boy, he was expert in giving a checkmate in 4 moves. So he moved there, and this girl played something. I don't know what she played. She played something like this, and he announced checkmate there. Okay, and then when his opponent captured, he started to cry, and I said, "Don't worry. If if 10 moves have not been played, you can repeat the game." That was the rule then. I don't know if they changed the rule. So yeah, you got to always make sure that pieces are in the right place. Okay, let's put everything back, and you let me know if things are not in its place. Okay, I have assistant. She will send me a message if I do something wrong. Okay, so let's see what the comment says here. Okay, so some people say great book. Thank you very much. And yeah, all right. Let's continue. This is very famous game. So this is first chapter is when involves beautiful games when white or black do the castle. Okay, so let's have a look at this game. White plays the standard move, e4. Black played e5. Everything normal. Knight to f3 was played. Knight to c6. Defending the pawn there. That's very obvious, isn't it? Bishop to c4, going for the Italian game. This is the game between Muhlok and Kostic, but it is called Blackburn Shilling game. You have probably heard of Blackburn Shilling game. So Blackburn would play like this, and then the normal move would be knight to f6, 2 knights defense. So that's the normal move. But then Black plays in this game, Blackburn Shilling Gambit, knight goes to d4. Now, that's a trap, yes. Should white take the free pawn, or should white take the knight? What would you do? Okay, let me see some comments here. Free pawn or the knight? Any suggestions? Castling? Okay, you can castle. Yeah, you can castling. You can castle. Yes. Castling is good move. Yeah. That the trap is, yeah, that's trap. Okay. So take the knight is the correct answer. So that is the correct move. But you can imagine that there was a temptation here. White did take. So Blackburn, who lived many years ago, he would have black pieces, and he would bet for money in this position. He would go, like pretend that he's not happy because knight and bishop are aiming there, and it's not easy to see how to defend. So he would pretend first that he is in trouble, and then he offered a bet. He wanted to bet for a shilling that he for a shilling. So, and players with the white pieces in those days, we didn't have internet 100 years ago. Can you imagine no internet 100 years ago? Oh boy. So then the shilling was a bet, and people who accepted the bet, he used it many times because it wasn't shown on internet. So in this position, black to move. Do you know what is the move for black? Yeah, that's right. Queen to g5. Queen to g5. And that is attacking the knight. So white played the obvious move, forking the rook and the queen. So the rook can't escape. What is the best clear for the queen? Yeah, very good. Queen takes on g2. Attacking the rook. So black said, okay, this can wait. The rook can't escape anyway. Going to first move my rook to a safe spot. Then white moves. When it's your turn, you look for checks and captures. The move is for white. Okay, queen takes on e4. That is check. And well, if queen goes there, then knight takes queen. So this is the only move. And then some kids suggested the knight takes here. This is check. This is winning the queen. But the obvious knight to f3 is smothered. Check, mate. Very nice. I like this game. This is one of the most beautiful games. Huh? I like it because it looks like that black is in trouble and then he comes on top here. Okay, let's put everything back in its place. Okay, this is bishop. Rook has to go to its home. Got to do this. All right. Next game is between Wurima and Levik. Is my board position well? Okay, so that is to pull it a bit down. Oh, thank you very much for your money donation. Thank you. May God bless you with good health. All right, let's see this very beautiful game. So that was T-Boone. Thank you, T-Boone. All right, let's have a look at this game. E4. And then black played C6. Is going for what defense? Caro-Can, huh? Caro-Can defense. Caro-Can. And then D4. So these are all the standard first moves. And then black plays D5. That is all very, very normal. This pawn is leaning to his friend here. He should keep the distance. Okay, don't lean. Okay, and then it is black to move. Black played a standard move here. No, it is white to move, sorry. Knight to c3, and then black captured this pawn here. White did nothing extraordinary. He just played the standard move. Knight takes on e4. And then Sometimes black plays this. White may take and double the pawns. It's not a major thing, but some people don't like to have their pawns doubled. So knight to d7 was played, and maybe intending to bring this knight there. Okay, and white played the standard move, bishop to c4. Everything is normal. Everything is normal. And then the black played the knight from d to f6. He wanted to exchange knights. My pleasure, Joshua. Thank you for your donation, Joshua Brill. Thank you very much. Okay, now this is the position. White did not want to exchange pieces just like that. He placed the knight there. Can you see what is this doing? Someone suggested another game. Yeah, there was another game that that ended very quickly. That's a different game. Okay, in this game, this is the target now. Perhaps black should have played e6. He went fancy with knight to d5. And white played knight to f3. It is black to move. The best move would be e6, perhaps. Black played h6 move. So what is the best square for the knight? Is it h3 or e4 or something else? Thank you, Charles, for your donation. May God bless you. Charles Klein donated $20. Thank you, Charles. So what is the best square for the knight? Okay. Yes, that is correct. Knight takes on f7. Well done for those. And I have greetings from Serbia. Zdravo Mato, pozdrav iz Serbia. That means hi Mato, greetings from Serbia. Okay, so this is the correct move. Knight takes on f7. Well, king must take. Do you agree? Yeah, king must take here. King takes on f7. And white to move. What is the move for white? Okay. Killer move from Argentina. Happy Easter. Okay, that's correct. Knight to e5 was the move played in the game. If the king goes there, then the queen goes to h5. So queen goes to h5, winning. To avoid losing quickly, king to e6 was played. Okay, your move. How would you continue to attack? Okay. Love from India. Thank you. India King Hunt. Greetings from Argentina. Argentina, land of Maradona. Queen to g4 is the move. Well done. Okay. So that is the move. Queen to g4. That is forcing the king to move, I guess, unless black wants to make an illegal move. And the king went to d6. White to make a move. The obvious move. What is the obvious move here? Love for France. I have people from all countries in the world watching this. Wow. Okay, and there is love your videos, Mato. Greetings from Japan. Japan. Okay, very good. So people, it's good that we can speak English and we can communicate from all different countries in the world. Huh? from Brazil, from Germany, from boy. Okay, so we have suggestions. Knight to f7. That is correct. Someone suggested bishop to f4. This is the strongest move. If you don't believe me, you can ask me. Okay, check. Can you say this check is called? This is called a family fork. It's attacking three pieces, and I have to wipe off my nose. Sorry about that. Temperature is 19 in Adelaide, so yeah. Okay. All right. So this is check, and then what did Black play here? He played king to c7, and now which piece do you take? Do you take the queen or you take the rook? What is better? Or maybe there is another move. Happy Easter to Italy too. Carolina, United States. Greetings to Carolina. Yes, so okay, so which piece do you take? There is a comment. I never forget your comments about Alekin lemons. Okay, some people are recommending bishop to f4. Okay, good to tell you that yeah, I have a correct answer from Brian. Brian was correct, and then there is more people that have correct move. You know, this is a trick question. I ask you, which piece do you take? Because most people will take the queen. Do you agree? and then bishop takes white queen. Oh, that is very painful. That is painful as. Okay, so we got to remove our target. Queen to g3, check, and then Black resigned. I even don't know what's possible move for Black king goes to, maybe he can go there or there, and then we take the queen, I believe, huh? How do you like this game? Okay, I'm going to show you. Would you like to see a game that I played? If I can find it. I even have game of my own here. Oh, I found game that I played. Okay, so let's put the pieces back. How do you like this game? Is it good? That was attack on f7 square. Sacrifice on f7 from the King handbook. All right. Putting the pieces back in its place. Who likes this game? Okay, one person likes this game. Very good. Very good. I hope more than one. At least 1.5. Okay. So, I'm going to show you my game. I shouldn't show you my game. What's happening? Is internet slow there? Something is synchronized on my computer, making my internet go slow. Okay, I think there's some updates wants to happen. I have to prevent updates happening here. So I think they are slowing me down. What is this update? This Apple software update. Apple software is slowing me down. Okay, never mind. It will pass away. Everything must come to pass one day or the other. Okay, the end process. Sorry about that. It's beyond beyond my control, the speed of internet. Okay, so yes, I'm going to show you one of my games. I don't like to show my game because then you will see my opening. Okay, so I like to start to look at this pony leaning to his friends. I think he's telling him something. He said, I'll go first. D4. That's how I like to start. They said that D4 is the best move. Better than E4 because queen is defending her baby. D4 is her baby. Once I watched a documentary and there was a baby hippopotamus walking in the water among alligators. And I was thinking why alligators don't attack baby hippopotamus. And then a journalist said alligators would not attack baby hippopotamus because his mom is around. She would just kill them all. Hippopotamus mom is dangerous. So this is hippopotamus for this baby. Okay, let's see this game. I have to, there is more than one game, so I got to make sure I'm showing the right one. Knight to f6. And then I played so this is a funny move to play. Is that a funny move? So this is like playing Slav defense reversed. Okay, so I'm playing Slav defense. I play Slav defense with black pieces. And my opponent, I don't want to tell the name of my opponent, so we'll keep it secret, so it doesn't look like I'm boasting, beating people. And they said, I beat him also many times. Why he didn't show that game? So doesn't matter who. We call him an unknown person. Unknown person gets beating from everybody. Okay, so after this move, E6 was played. That is, I guess, normal move. And then knight to f3. So this is a super solid start by me. Not very ambitious, we can agree. Not very ambitious start by white. Just ordinary start. And after this move, I played the bishop to f4. And what is this opening called? No, this is not Carlsen. I won against Carlsen's app with the London system. I did lose some games which I didn't show, but I show one that I won. Okay, so this is now the London system, isn't it? Black played the knight from B to D7. This is a normal move. London system, yeah, London. Some people say Torre attack. I would say it's a London system, but I don't know everything. I would say this is London system to my best knowledge. And then I played E3. So you have this pyramid, huh? This pyramid, the bishop is out of the pawn chain. That is what you get also when you play Slav defense sometimes. Okay, my internet is slow for some reason. I don't know why. Something is synchronizing again. Never mind, we'll continue. A6. So I don't think very highly of A6 move. No, not very. I think it doesn't develop any pieces. Don't like, I wouldn't play A6, I think. So this is all standard knight from B to D2. And then black played C5. I guess nothing special is happening so far. Bishop to D3 was played. Of course, this is the best spot for the bishop. If black plays this move, that's why I played C3, so the bishop may go to C2. So bishop to d3, bishop to e6, sorry, e7, just a standard move intending to castle. It is white to move. How would you continue? Ideas for white. Is castling good? Okay, some people. What is your suggestion for white in this position? Castling. So castling is a suggestion here. Some people like h3. The idea of h3 is if the knight attacks the bishop, then your bishop goes back. So that's the idea. It's not a bad move. Someone suggested a knight to e5, and this is what I played. So this way, the knight can't come there. Can you see? So black played in this position castling. Castling is a sensible move. And then queen to f3. I played more than one game like this. I played lots of games like this. But it works quite well. Okay, and that is there is a player in South America, Pereira, that he likes playing like that. And his son or relative contacted me, and he said he watched my videos. Was very happy to see Pereira moves. So that's the way he played London system. Okay, black played then developing move, rook to e8. Although rook is not causing any danger to anything, it's so quiet. And then I shifted the queen there. Can you see what is the idea? Okay. The idea is if this knight is removed from the board, the queen would like to pay a visit to the black king like that. Check and then checkmate. Okay, so I have seen games like that also by others. So black has to be careful. Play with the black pieces. Play this move. He wants to create some counter attack on the queen side. Maybe this is on the menu too, because bishop is not doing much on c8. Yes, that was b5 was played, and then knight from d to f3. I think you will see many games like this that I played by other people. This is just a way to go. Bring everything against the black king, because nothing is happening on the queen side anyway. And the real trouble would be for me if I do castle queen side. There were some games when I castled queen side quickly and didn't work well. Okay. Someone said, why don't you take the knight? If knight takes knight, pawn takes knight, I like that. And then if the knight moves there, yeah, the knight can move there now. Annoying my bishop. Okay. Now it is black to move. Black play this, and every time that happens, you don't want to play the bishop there. You want to play there. This is this may be working if I castled queen side, but it's not doing any harm. If I'm too slow, then black will do something. You know, he will open the queen side. Okay, and bishop to b7 was played now. It is white to move. Should I castle? What would you do? It is white to move. This is, I would say, critical moment. Someone is suggesting a knight to g5. That is, if I play knight to g5, that is hitting the pawn. I think they would have to play the rook back. Someone is suggesting g4. There were games when I did play g4 in this position. Yes, there were games like that. I think if g4 is played, I'm not sure, but I think he may play this move. Knight to f8, defending h7. So this knight is coming there, and this knight, if attacked, goes that way. I think g4 anyway looks very interesting. And I had a look. I liked. I think g4 was on the menu when I was making a move. Some people say bishop takes on h7, but then knight takes on h7. It is too early. Okay, there is a castle suggestion to castle queenside. I don't like to castle queenside because then black can sacrifice pawns and organize counterattack. So castling queenside is not on the menu. Attack on the black king is on the menu. So we have one suggestion. One, that is, I like that one. This was, I considered also. Two, let's see who can find the killer move. Someone says bishop to g5. I'll give you I was going to give you a tip. Okay, the tip is this. The tip is this is sacrifice on f7. You are right. Knight takes on f7. Okay, had to be careful. You know, when you give away pieces. Knight takes on f7 was played. They say if you read 1,000 books, then you will be able to write your own book. Did you know that? If you see 1,000 patterns, you will be able to invent your own pattern then. So this was added nearly when I finished the book. I added this one. Yes. Knight takes on f7. And then obviously black has to take. What else? He did take. That is interesting now. Now I've seen game by Alekhine like that. I was inspired by his game. There was a game that he played blindfolded. He played blindfolded and I think he was in prison. Oh, something. There were games when he plays in prison, when he played blindfolded. I even don't know what's the name called by Alekhine. But yes, someone suggested knight to g5, knight to e5. But the one there, who is that? That is Ark. Ark, well done. Ark, did you see my book before? Or you just found out the move? Well done, Ark. So this game made me very happy. Kaboom! Is that cool? That's what happens when you watch all these crazy games. Then you get idea of your own. This is check. Do you like this? I think that's very cool. Can't believe it. Okay, so I believe everybody, all of us play some good moves in the lifetime. Black took, and then white to move. What is the move? Why did I sacrifice? Arc X. Well done. Arc X solved the problem. And the final move is this one. Knight to g5. Check. bishop is controlling that diagonal, can't escape there because of the knight. Check, mate. Is that amazing or is that amazing? How do you like that? Impressive. I was very happy that happened. I did some sacrifices also that didn't work. So I'm not showing you those. That was something I didn't see in my calculations. And then things don't go right. But that even happened to Mikhail Tal. I have a whole collections of Tal's games when he lost. I even don't like to show them because it will make people sad. There is one recently I was showing to kids. There was a game when Tal, he had black pieces and his opponent equalized. He got upset and blundered in a simple endgame and lost. So yeah, there is always this blind spot, lack of concentration. Something else can be on our mind. Everybody has a bad day. This was an N. No, I'm not better than Tal. No. Okay. That was my game. I will mark it here, so I don't want to show this game again to you. Okay. So I will mark it that I show. Okay. So next, this was attack on f7. Let's see one of the games when white attacks on g7 square. How about that one? Okay, let's put the pieces back. Let's see the comments. Someone says that I'm amazing. Thank you very much. We are all amazing. Okay, the pieces go back. When you have a digital board, then you put them back very quickly. But this one, I thought if I go live, I'll go completely live with old-fashioned board. So that's why I'm using this one. Okay, look at this rook. He wants to be the king. No, he can't be the king. He has to go back to its own place. Okay, so let me find sacrifice on g7. So we are moving from this one. So it was attack on the king, then the castle, this one, and now g7, attack on the g7. I hope I find it quickly, and I find a decent game. These games are all awesome, but I will pick one that is not very, very, very long. So this is a tip: attack on g7 square. When it comes to critical position, you know what is the move now, huh? Okay, let's see. I even don't know which one to choose. There is so many beautiful games here. Okay, choosing. Oh boy. Can't make up my mind. Should have prepared. I didn't know I would show many games. I thought I would show only a few games, but because there is interest, there are two people interested. I'm going to show some more games. I guess. Okay, let's find a beautiful game that is not very, very long. Oh, these are all. These are G7 is quite complex attack, you know. Okay, so I found one, and that is a winner game. So I'm looking at the book because I don't remember all the games by heart. That's not a secret. Someone asked me to show my game against Spassky. I have a card which he signed. It is at the back there, so it's kept in a precious spot when I play against Boris Spassky and Drew. Okay, so it's always good when you play against a giant and you are not scared, because in your life you will meet many giants. Some people are suggesting Trexler counterattack. Trexler counterattacks games are all very nice and sharp, but this is now the king hunt and attack on g7 after castling. So we have first move e4, and then black played e5, all normal. And now next move, some Ghost Neko is saying hi 10 times. Ghost Neko, hi to you too. Knight to c3. So knight to f3 is the most played move. Knight to c3 was played in this game. The idea is to play f4. This can transpose to King's Gambit. But in King's Gambit, if you play immediately f4, then black can play d5. That's the thing. So people who wants to avoid d5 and wants to have similar games to King's Gambit, they play this move. This is discouraging d5, obviously. The knight is fighting for the control of the d5 square. And then black played knight to c6, and then f4. So you can see how similar this is, very similar to King's Gambit. Black then captured. Black then captured on f4. And then there is a trick here, you know. There is a trick. We'll see what the trick is. Okay. Now, the standard move is knight to f3. This is the standard move, preventing the queen from coming here. And I would recommend to my students to play like that. But you know, well champion Steinitz, he also played like this with his bishop. He, for some reason, liked his king to go for a walk. And in this game, black also took opportunity of playing queen to h4, giving check. But player with the white pieces in this game is not Steinitz. So let's see how he manages to defend. King went to f1, and then black played bishop to c5. Oh, this is not c5. This is c5. Can you see what is this? I think black is not joking. He is threatening. He's threatening to give checkmate there. So if it was black to move, he would say thank you for the game. You know what is funny in chess? Even when people lose, they say thank you. Just imagine in boxing, people are boxing and someone get his face smashed and he loses the game and he says thank you. It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen in other sports that people say thank you when they are beaten. But in chess, people say thank you. I don't have a virus. It's just my nose is running a little bit. Okay, so it is white to move. White played g3 here, and then black played obvious. He captured the pawn, and then white attacks the queen. What is the best square for the queen? If it was white to move, he would take. He would take. Someone suggesting. Someone says knight to f3 is not a good move. Yes, not a good move. Knight to h3 is also not so good, is it? Okay, so who can find the best spot for the black queen? Now that's the thing. Okay, some people say take the pawn. If you take the pawn, the knight takes queen. But those that say, so this is Reza Karimi, and the trick, and someone in Chinese. There is a Chinese person. I can't pronounce your name. It's in Chinese, but Reza Karimi said G2 check. Well done. This is the move. So that is actually a trick question. When I say what is the best gear for the queen, it's a bit of a trick. And also, this is discover check. The move is awesome. This is a queen sacrifice. And then black, oh, sorry, it is check. And then king captured there. And then there was a check by queen. And king moved to h3. White to move and to checkmate in one. Okay, I will mark that this was live, so I don't show this game again. d5, well done. So Mia. All right, so this is d5, attacking the bishop and the pawn, but this is a side show. The real show is checkmate. Okay, that was attack on g7. Would you like to see attack on h7? Attack on h7. Who would like to see attack on h7? If I find in this book attack on h7, there must be attack on h7 somewhere. Okay, is there interest for attack on the h7? h2, h7, or h2? Let's put the pieces back. If I have two people interested in this show, I will continue. Oh, look at this. $5 by Al Pulte. Thank you, Al Pulte. May God bless you with many grandchildren. Okay, let's put the pieces back. And so this is attack on h2. You know what? It's interesting that I can show these games. When I became a chess coach 12 years ago, I was so stressed. I had to talk in front of the people, and I was red in face, and I was sweating, and I thought, I'm going to collapse here. So with the time, my presentation skills improved. My presentation skills are not perfect, but I am brave to stand in front of people and deliver a message. Yes. So if you are not brave, it's something that can be improved. I read the story. Oh, thank you very much, Charles Bozeman. Thank you very much for your donation. May God bless you. I was reading a story about Greek person, some 2,000 years ago, more than 2,000 years ago, Greece has the most advanced civilization. They had philosophers and doctors and speakers, and they were the civilization. There was a person that could not deliver a speech in front of other people. I forgot his name now. But what he would do, he would put stones in his mouth, and he would go at the sea, and he would give a speech to the sea. And then little by little, he was dropping stones out of his mouth and speaking to the sea. And then so he practiced. And then when he came to speak among people, he was the best speaker. But I forgot his name. That is very sad. I enjoyed reading about Greek civilization. In Greek history, they also had a plague like we have today. And but there was another. At one stage, there was no virus. There was a problem with some people got depressed, And I forgot what years of Greek civilization was that, but that was more than 2,000 years ago for sure. So what happened is people would commit suicide. Can you imagine? And then the mayor of Athens says, whoever commits suicide will be shown on the market in front of all people naked. And then people stopped committing suicide. Even naked, they didn't want to be, even when they are dead, they didn't want to be, shown naked. I think that worked awesome. Stopped suicide in Greece. They were very clever people, Greek people, huh? All right, let's find attack on this H7 square. There is a famous, there is a special chapter called the Greek gift, apart from these ordinary ones. So these are the ordinary attacks, and there is a Greek gift, and I think I move to Greek gift so I can actually explain the patterns that are necessary for having a Greek gift. Okay, one of the first players that was familiar to Greek gift was Greco. Who heard about Greco? Greco was the first professional chess player. Now the story goes that he said to his parents wanted to they asked him what you're going to do when you grow up. He said, I'll play chess. They said, you can't play chess, you got to have a job. And he said, no, I don't want to have a job. I want to play chess. They said, listen, little Greco, nobody plays chess. Nobody, just look, read the books, see, ask people. Nobody plays chess for the living. You will not be able to play chess for living neither. Okay, so this is not Greco's book. I'm just looking for Greco's book. So this is going to be for Greco's game, not book. Okay, never mind. This is not Greco's game. Oh, there is a Greco's game here. Yeah. So he was one of the first. So I'm going to show you a game of the first professional chess player. He was very lucky that he didn't have to have a job. He played chess and made his living. Oh boy. He was very lucky. Who likes to play chess for a living? Okay, so some people are asking what book is that? That is called The King Hunt. That is the book that I wrote myself. I collected lots of beautiful games. Took a long time to collect all these games, and then I put it in a book. And yes, lots of my students and my fans on YouTube bought this book. Okay, so let's have a look at Greco's book. Greco's game. Greco played e4. And have you heard of the movie Despicable Me? There was a boy that says he wants to play PlayStation for a living, and that was very funny. Did I read 1,000 books before writing? Maybe altogether different books. I didn't read just chess 1,000 books. I read probably more than 1,000 books. I like reading books. And that is a French defense. Someone suggesting, yes, it's going to be maybe French defense. Let's see. D4 was played. If black plays D5, that would be the French defense. That is true. But in this game, which hand I use? Knight to F6 was played. Knight to F6. And then black, and then white played bishop to D3, defending the pawn there. Knight to C6. Did you know that why Greco had many games against NN? They said that he played against royals, and they asked him not to tell their names. So that's why a lot of games are against NN, unknown person. After knight to C6, knight to F3. So just developing pieces, because bishop, what's the point bishop going there? Because there is a pawn there. So if the pawn is there, it makes sense to have bishop there aiming at h7. Black plays bishop to e7, intending to castle. It is white to move. What would you do in this position if you had white pieces? Any suggestions for white? Okay. Someone would like to show me Judith Polgar game. Did I read newspaper? Because they have nice puzzle in newspaper. I don't read. I don't read newspaper. No. Okay, some people suggesting castling. Castling definitely looks like a sensible move. Castling suggestion is a castling. Someone suggesting e5, gaining the space on the board. That is sharper. Someone is suggesting c4. If you play c4, then next move you can play d5. Maybe c4 is not bad. So I think all these moves are pretty good, huh? And also knight to c3. I think all your suggestions are good. I like, nothing wrong with any of these moves. But Greco played an unusual move. Okay, h4. He is cooking something. He is cooking. So there was another suggestion. Even bishop to f4 is also good. Yes. So all these goes. You have very good suggestions there. So that's pretty good. But Greco had a different idea. And now castle happened. Castle, black is now has a safe king. Definitely maybe safe king, huh? Nobody has safe king against Greco. Okay. That someone said that is spirit of Alekhine. Greco was before Alekhine. Greco was there. I think maybe he inspired Alekhine. Yes, Greco inspired Alekhine. Surely Alekhine studied all his games. But also Keres played this and other players. They like h4. Okay, after castling, we have e5. Now, this is attacking the defender of h7 square. There are many games like that when this pawn gains space for white and then removes the best defender of the king. So something to remember in you doing your patterns. And then it is white to move. Now, how would you continue? Maybe black can jump here and attack the bishop. Should we play c3? White to move. So Mia, Mahesh, and Isam suggested bishop takes on h7. And Denny also suggested, someone suggested knight to g5. Bishop takes on h7 is a Greek gift. But before you sacrifice on h7, you got to consider some things. Can my knight jump to g5? Can my queen go to h5? Or sometimes to d3 needs to go to d3. I think this is all possible, huh? And that's what happened. So, Edward, thank you. Happy Easter to you too. So we have bishop takes on h7, known as the Greek gift. So Italian, Greco, gave his friend a Greek gift. This is check. And then black naturally captured that. Also, quite often, thing to remember, quite often in this Greek gift, there is a pawn on e5, not always, but quite often. That pawn is preventing black knight from retaining to defend the king. Okay, after knight to g5, black has a choice to go back. Where we are now. No, he didn't go back. Knight to g5 was played. So in this position, if king goes back, you can see that queen is going to go that way. So black, I say chopped, and some people don't like when I say chopped. So should I say capture every time? Some people are offended when I say chop. Or maybe should I say gently killed? Gently murdered. No. Captured. Okay. Bishop captured on g5. Now the question is, what's better? Pawn takes bishop or queen to h5 check? Or maybe it's all equal. Someone stalemate once said, say captured. Okay. Or eats. Someone say eats. Bishop 8 knight. You know, in some countries they say 8. Yes, they 8 a piece. Okay, someone is suggesting queen to h5. If the queen goes to h5, then bishop goes to h6. I think this would ruin the attack. So instead of queen to h5, pawn takes bishop was played. This is discovered check. Let's see what happened after discovered check here. Where I'm now. King went to g6. No point to go back. King went to g6. And then white played the obvious. You got to continue giving check and attack. White to play the obvious. Queen to h5 check. Well done. Queen to h5 check. And the king goes to f6. Just kidding. King goes there to f5, and then no, this is how the game continued. Maybe this is not the only way to win. Check. So this is forcing black to cut his own return. So when pawn goes there, it's against the rule that king goes back later on that way. And after this move, Greco played, can you guess what he played? I think you may win with g4 too. Yeah, that would also be winning. But hi Mr. Urway. Isam Ibrahim, queen to h3. Yes, queen to h3. Yeah, there was more than one player saying that. And that is sending the king, sending the black king away to e4. And then it is white to move. And I'm going to show you this in slow motion. But before I show in slow motion, let's see who can guess the checkmate. I am in slow motion. Someone said f3 checkmate. Is it checkmate? I think it's... No, go take the pawn. He takes the pawn. Can you take the pawn? Yeah, king takes pawn if you play f3. Someone says queen to f3, but then king takes pawn. Queen to d3. That was by Isam Ibrahim. Isam Ibrahim is the best player in his city. Well done. Okay, queen to d3. Checkus matus. Am I correct? Queen to d3 checkmate. So what we have seen today, attack on the king that didn't castle, attack on f7, on g7, and h7 square. Next time, I will show the attack on f6. Okay, let's put the things back now, so you know what I'm this messy board. Yeah, got to put the things in its place so you can understand better what I'm talking about. Okay, so all the pieces go back home. You know, pieces fight and fight and fight, but at the end of the day, you put them in a bag and they sleep peacefully. They only fight because their masters make them fight. They would not fight normally on their own. They would live peacefully like this. Okay, so today you have seen attack on f7 square. You have seen attack on g7 square and attack on h7 square. That was a Greek gift. You have seen attack on the king that in the castle. Next time, I even don't know where is next time going to be. Maybe next Easter. No, it's too long to wait for next Easter. Maybe another day. I am going to show you again when you attack. So after castling, okay, so let's see. After castling, we examine attack on f6, white sacrificing on f6, on g6, pawn could be there or could be there. So attack sacrifice there, and there on h6, or on f3, g3, and h3. That is next on the menu. But today, I'd like to finish with a beautiful queen sacrifice. So let's have a look at one of those games. Queen sacrifice is always impressive. And got to find the games. So I'm just going to mark here that I show this game. Don't want to show you again, just in case if I get old and I forget. It says live. So I did show this game. Okay. All right. Let's see. A beautiful queen sacrifice. There was one. I even don't know which I choose. It's hard to choose. You know, there is so many of them. I'll choose a simple one. A simple one for this show. There are some more complex ones. So this game was played in London. Anyone from London watching? There was a person called Buckley. Someone says, Mato, I could beat you in a game. I could best you. Like, you can beat me. I'm not world champion. Yeah, Morphe. Someone wants to see Morpheus Opera House. This is not on the menu. So this is Buckley's game. Buckley lived in London, and his opponent is NN. I think NN is an English name. Is it English name? Could be any country's name. Huh? And then not known. Someone is from Oxford, close to London. Okay. Someone wants to go to London. Okay, let's see. Let's have a look at this game. Player with the black pieces played c5. This is known as a Sicilian defense. Huh? Sicilian defense. It's one of the best defenses. Someone wants to see game Polgar and Anand. I did make YouTube videos about that game. Very famous game, Polgar and Anand. You can check it on my YouTube channel. This is not London system. No, this is black is playing Sicilian defense. Okay, knight to f3, which is a very standard move here. White is intending d4. This is just normal. And there is Polgar versus short. I made also that game, Polgar, very famous Polgar short game. It's on a YouTube channel. I have lots of games on YouTube channel, but I think I have 2,900 games on YouTube channel. Okay, someone likes accelerated dragon. This is not accelerated dragon. In this position, d6, which is quite a standard move. One of the moves that are just normal. Knight to c3. And then, white was delaying d4, and black said, now you will not play d4. No d4, because now if d4 is played, white loses a pawn. As simple as that. Should white be disappointed? Hello to Brazil. Okay, so some people are asking for the title of the book. It is called The King Hunt, and the author is Mato. That is me. Okay, some people suggesting bishop to b5. Now with this move, this is more popular, giving more control to d5 and f5 square. e5 was played. And then bishop to c4. So just ordinary moves. White knights are in this and they best spots. Bishop is in a good spot before castling. It is attacking that pawn there. So it's all normal moves. Knight to c6. Now d3. When the bishop is out of the pawn chain, you play d3. So this bishop can get in the game. Knight from g to e7. Okay, so I think that black was concerned that if knight goes here, then the bishop can you see bishop can go there and pin. So perhaps black then wanted to play f6 if bishop goes to g5. White did play bishop to g5. And then black played bishop to g4, pinning the knight. My dog, can you hear my dog barking? The strong, powerful bark is from my dog. My dog is in the backyard. He was digging a hole in front of the house, and he's grounded. He's in the backyard now. All right. It is white to move. How would you continue? After bishop to g4, pinning. Any ideas? Not showing my dog. I did show my dog before. It was my accidental live show. You got to watch my accidental live show. I brought the dog in the house. My dog is usually not in the house, but he comes to say hi. Okay, some people suggesting castling. Castling seems sensible. Knight takes on e5. Knight takes on e5. Okay, so you get why doesn't work? Knight takes on e5 doesn't work. So the idea you got the idea from what is it called? Legal checkmate. But remember this, legal checkmate doesn't work very well if the knight is on c6. So your idea, knight takes there, may not work very well because black does not take the queen. He plays knight takes knight. That would ruin the attack for legal. That would ruin. So remember, if knight was a c6, don't do that. In the game we have knight to d5. So the knight is now well placed, putting pressure on this knight. Yes, and black now copies with the attack. Okay, I'm going to put pressure on this knight here. Your move now. White to move. Suggestions for white? What can give me a suggestion for white? Come on. It is white to move. How do you defend this knight? Black is going to capture and double the pawns. Maybe. Someone is suggesting knight to f6 there. Okay. Isam Ibrahim suggested knight. So Isam, it's for knight it is n, not k. K is for king. Knight takes on e5. Isam, that is the correct move. Remember I said legal idea, legal pattern doesn't work if the knight is there. But the knight is there now. And now you can see what happened here. Player with the black piece is told that the knight can't move because it was pinned. But this was only a relative pin. If the king was there, that would be absolute pin and the knight can't move. But this is a relative pin. And the knight actually captured that pony that was here on e5. Knight takes on e5, and then black happily captured the queen there. How do you recapture? Do you capture with the king or with the rook? If you capture the king, you lose castling rights. How would you continue now? Okay. The Vic Wizard and Snovia is very active. Knight to f6. Yeah, that's excellent. I think, let me check in a book. yeah. Knight to f6. So after the queen sacrifice, that was the reason. White goes for another piece sacrifice. And after, so you know what, this bishop was blocked by his own piece. You are not allowed to capture, to throw them off the board. So check, and the black is forced to take the knight. And then white gives is that the move? That's not the move. That is the move. I'm joking. Sometimes I make a joke. Why I make jokes? I don't know. I have no idea. I like to make jokes. Bishop to f7, check, mate. That legal idea, legal checkmate was e4, e5. It had the e4, e5 start. So that checkmating pattern, inspired thousands of players. And yeah, it's working beautifully. Legal checkmate. Although I think this is not called legal, but the idea is legal. It's not against the law. Just kidding. Okay, so would you like me to show you next time? Continuation. When would you like to see? What is the best time of the day for you to see part 2 of the king hunt? Attack on the castled king. Greetings from Melbourne. Thank you. Intelligence creates humor. Oh, knight to c7. Someone suggested no, earlier sacrifice. I just want to show you. Knight to c7 doesn't work. No. Knight to c7 doesn't work. Let's put it back. For person that thinks that knight to f7, knight to c7 also works. Okay, so this is, I think this is this the position? Okay, so if you do this, then queen takes, and after check, the king escapes. Yeah, so that's why it doesn't work. Some people want me to show some engine games. I did uploaded the YouTube videos with engine games. They are quite long because engines are quite strong. Some people say chess is the greatest. Some people want this show to happen again next week at the same time. So what today was 2:45. Perhaps I can have part 2 next Sunday, 2:45, if I'm alive. I think I'll be alive. Yeah, no reason for me not to be alive. Attack on the Castle King after 6 hours. How can you get this book? You can Google. This is what I recommend. Google The King Hunt Lulu. So you can buy this from Lulu. It is cheaper. If you buy this from Amazon, you pay more. You would pay I don't know how much more, but you would pay more. Why would you pay more? So the King Hunt Lulu. Okay, so let's see. I am going to answer your questions now. Some people say hi from Brazil. Bobby Trap, I think that's Bobby Fischer's trap. And some people say, thank you, Mato, you are the best. Thank you very much. I'm not the best. Maybe I am, if you say so. It's all the perception. Would you show Blackie's wins? I don't know who is Blackie's. There are, maybe, I don't know. Is there a biography of you? I think I don't have a biography written yet. Some people say hi from Singapore. Stay safe, Mato, and happy Easter. Happy Easter to you too. May God bless you and your family. And some people are saying that the same person, they will buy a book from Lulu. If you buy a book from Lulu, you're also helping me to survive. I lost 80% of my income now because I'm not teaching in schools and organize competitions for kids. Okay. Can you getting 10 times fast? I even don't know what's that. South Africa. You know what is interesting about South Africa? South Africa is short for South Africa is SA, and short for South Australia is SA2. So I had some people from South Africa booking chess lessons, live chess lessons, and I said thank you for the offer, but this is not SA South Africa. This is SA South Australia, and it's a long drive to South Africa. So I could not go to South Africa. Hi to Guatemala. Hi to Brazil. Hi to Poland. Hi to Florida. Can I show some Vichy Anand games? I have if you go to my YouTube channels, you will see the playlists, famous chess players playlists, and I have many games of Vichy Anand, former world champion and great chess player. Yes, you know, I was reading, although I was watching documentary about Vichy Anand. There was people, you know how the people travel in train in the past, and there was an old man sitting in a train, and opposite him there was a young man. So he asked that young man, what you are going to do for a living when you grow up? And young man said, I am going to play chess. And the old wise man said, no, you young man, you don't understand me. Chess is okay, but what do you want to do for a living? And young man said, I want to do chess. Old man said, you don't understand, young man. You can't live by chess unless you are Vichy Anand. And the young fellow on the other side said, I am Vichy Anand. He said, Vichy Anand. Okay. Hi to Indonesia. Did you write any books? Yes, like I said, I wrote the book called The King Hunt, and another one is from a novice to advanced player in 7 days. You can find it. Just Google from novice to advanced in 7 days. You can also buy it from Lulu. Lulu is cheaper. You go maybe half price from Amazon. Yeah. Okay. Show the shortest Carlsen game. You will see many beautiful Carlsen games. I did upload also a whole playlist of Carlsen game. You can find it on my YouTube channel. Polgar Kasparov. Someone has a particular game in mind. Maybe then when that was the game when Kasparov touched a piece and he said he didn't. Okay, so the King Hunt, yes. Stalemate 1, it's called the King Hunt. Did you see Chess 24 Magnus? I didn't see that game. Yeah, okay, let's see. Vidit versus against Carlsen. I did show Vidit games. You can find it also on my YouTube channel. Vidit is a very good chess player. Maybe, who knows, maybe in the future he become a world champion. Yes, maybe. Who is the best player of all time? For those that didn't watch the show last time, who did I say? Who remembers? Who did I say was the best player of all time? Who remembers? And there was oh, thank you, Chris, for your donation of $5. May God bless you. Thank you. So who remembers? Okay, so some people said, remember I said Fischer. That is when I'm serious. But I did say the best player of all time is who? I think from people from Argentina, they must remember what I said. Who is from Argentina? No, Alpha Zero, no. No, Rubinstein, no, Alekhine, the best player. Who can remember? Even Maradona, yes! Maradona is the best player of all time. When you play against Maradona, he makes moves so fast, you can't see even his hand. How can you beat him? He is very famous for his very goal against England. What is it called? The hand of God. How do you say the hand of God in Spanish? Who knows how to say this in Spanish? La mano Dio. Is it la mano di Dios? La mano di Dios. Okay. Some people are saying Messi is the best. Yeah. Okay, Messi is good, but Maradona is always going to be a legend of the legends. Huh? Ronaldinho. Okay. All right. Kappa Blanka. Some people say Kappa Blanka was the best. Some people say Mikhail Tal the best. But if seriously, Fischer was the best, if you put him in his time frame, nobody was beating other players like he did with such an ease. Nobody. So yes. Mato, your country. My country is South Australia. I am in South Australia. Sretan i blagoslovljen Uskrs tebi i tvojima. Pozdrav u daleku Australiju. I speak foreign language. Someone says happy Easter to me in Australia. And okay, Tal, Krafi. Did I forget Paul Morphy? No, Paul Morphy was awesome. Of course, you know, argument with Paul Morphy is that his opposition was not as strong as Fischer. So he was like outstanding in his time frame. But Fischer's opponents were much stronger. Soviet Union then had so strong players that people from other countries were afraid of playing them. It was just, they were terrified. They all go to play Russians again. But Fischer didn't have a problem with them. So that makes him great. He was beating the best players in his era. Who is my favorite? My favorite. I have lots of favorites. Now I'm showing on YouTube games of Rubinstein. Akiba Rubinstein. He was awesome. He never became world champion. In those days, you also had to have sponsors and to have money to challenge the world champion, to travel. And someone said that Soviet rigged tournaments. That's yeah. that's yes, that's true. Unfortunately, okay. Which Sicilian is my favorite? Alex Accelerated Dragon. How can I reach 2,200? You can get anything in life you want if you are prepared to pay the price for it. So the price would be your time sacrifice. Is it worth it getting 2,200? You have to bring food on the table. If you are a student living with parents, then you don't have to worry about it. But those that have to bring food on the table, it's not that easy, is it? Do I read literature? Yes, I read literature, and I like books, popular psychology, and I was reading books about retirement. I wanted to retire in 10 years, but it came suddenly. Didn't plan to retire so soon. What do I think of Kochnoy? Kochnoy was an excellent player. He was not very far from Karpov when he was at his best. He had a bit wild temperament, but he was a very good player. Who is the best, Tal or Fischer? Well, I don't want to disappoint Tal's fans, so I will say pass. Which is better, 2 knights, 2 bishop on 1 knight and bishop? Well, generally 2 bishops are stronger than 2 knights, generally. But I did show games when 2 knights won against 2 bishops. But generally, most of the time, 2 bishops are better. But all depends on the position. If both players have 8 pawns on the board, then knights are, I guess, better. Okay, let's see. Which is better? Okay. Maxim Vashilograd. Maxim Vashilograd it's an excellent player. It's one of the best players in the world. Okay, Tal Fischer, like I said, don't want to disappoint Tal's fans. Did you meet Maradona? No, I didn't meet Maradona. I watch as a kid. I watched Maradona playing. He was awesome. Favorite opening against e4, c5. Mato, what is Revika? Ooh, Revika. I don't know what is Revika. I don't know. Are my chats coming through? Blu-ray. And Aline, can we see Blu-ray's comments? What did Blu-ray say? You can. I apologize if you are commenting and I don't see your comments, because the comments are moving very quickly, and I miss some. Okay. Hello from Moscow, Diamato. Hello. Okay, what do you think will be next world champion? I think Magnus Carlsen will stay for a while the world champion, especially now the Challengers tournament was cancelled. Fischer or Kasparov? I guess Fischer is better, according to me, but you can disagree. It's all opinion. I may be wrong. Your prediction for this year's world championship? My prediction is it will not happen. The way things are with this corona problem, there is no competition. Okay. Mato, you are my favorite. Thank you. Thought on chess 960. Okay, 960. I also have kids in my chess club playing in 960 sometimes for fun, and we have competition on chess 960. I think occasionally it's a good idea Everybody looks confused when they play in 160. I said, don't complain. It's the same for everybody. So it can be a fun game, 960. Okay, what about Ali Reza Firauza? Ali Reza is an awesome young player, and perhaps he can potentially be world champion too. Yes. Rashid Nedmetino was awesome chess player. He liked attacking chess, and he was Tal's coach, and he was awesome. Do you know that half your subscribers are from India? Wow, I thought most of my subscribers are from United States, but maybe I have to double check. Have you ever played in a club? I did play in a club. I don't play much in a club, but I did play at the start of this year, and I won the tournament in Adelaide. I don't play. Some tournaments here are on weekend, and I have a chess club for kids on weekend, and I teach chess on weekends. So I don't play in tournaments. It would be overkill if I got to prepare for tournament, have to be there. So I get my kick from teaching chess, making my YouTube videos. You know, my YouTube videos may only take 5 minutes. They last for 5 minutes, but it may take 3 hours for me to make. Got to find the game, got to make a game. When I'm talking here, my dog is barking, car is passing. Now you are in the environment. Maybe you had my a planes passing or dog barking, bird singing? Yeah, but when I do make a YouTube video, I cut out all these things, and sometimes it takes long. You got to cut out all these birds and dogs and cars. And what is my favorite chess piece? Queen. I guess that's everybody's favorite chess piece. If someone was 27 years champion, he must be the best of all time. Alaska. Of course, for that, if you look at that way, then Laska was the best champion, the longest reigning champion. But if you see how Laska was, just have a look. Laska was struggling against Rubinstein and against, who was the other player? Keres. It was, Schlechter. Sorry, Schlechter. Schlechter gave him a hard time. Yes, Fischer didn't have that problem against his opponents. Are you doctor? No, I'm not doctor. Do you, Mato, are you Croatian? So last time I did speak about my origin. My father is Croatian and my mother is Serbian. And I was born in Bosnia. And that makes me Australian because I live now in Australia. Some people are asking if I'm going to teach chess today. I just finished my lesson, my dear friend. We are going to continue with part 2 next Sunday, 2:45 and 7 seconds. Do I know Brazilian player making? And I heard of him, and I think that I made one game about making. Yes. My silver play button is in the other room. I don't want to get up now, and everybody has to wait for me. I will show next time. I will show my silver plate, which I got for 100,000 subscribers. Okay, can you show your silver plate? Yes, I will show it next time, so I don't get up from my seat. Then you have to all wait. Mato, are you? Some messages are being held for review. Some asking about Australian girls. This is not I'm not going to answer that question. Yes. Just explain about Judith Polgar game on the next, please. So someone is suggesting Judith Polgar game. Who is the best player do you know in India? Vishyanand is the most famous, and there is lots of many new players that are. So I don't know how they are going to progress, but I think what Vidit is good. Have you ever played against Grandmaster? I did play against Grandmaster. I played against Boris Spassky. Bach or Beethoven, they are all good. Philippines #1. Okay, I don't know what that is. Fantastic time. Thank you. Some people are enjoying the show. Okay. Some people are speaking in a foreign language. I will not say that is. Pragna Ananda. Am I pronouncing well? Some people want to know if I'm married, huh? And how to start a day opening preparation or solving problem. How to start a day. So both are good. You got to spend a bit of time on opening. You got to solve some chess puzzles. Okay, some people want to know my username. I was also a chess coach, but lost my job because of COVID-19. I'm a student. Sorry to hear that. So we are in the same boat. COVID-19 to E4. Can you leave any chess puzzles at the end of the session? No, I didn't prepare any chess puzzles, so I will not set up the board. If Paul Morphy played Magnus Carlsen, who would win? Magnus Carlsen would win if it was possible. Because it's not possible. Morphy was best at his time. When people get older, if Morphy lived for 100 years, when people they are not as strong with age. That's the thing. They lose their sharpness. Would you recommend that a beginner try to learn the modern defense? The modern defense. Yeah, why not? You can try. Whatever defense you are learning, you got to have a book on it and study this, and you'll be all right. What was the result between Spassky and Mato? Had a draw. I was very lucky, yeah. He offered a draw and I accepted. How is chess on casino? I don't go to casino. Mato in comments are moving very fast. I have trouble reading. Can you show a Spassky match next week? I guess I can show Spassky's match. Mato, I have two children. What is the best for first move? White. Okay, so what is the best move? D4 or E4? They are both good moves. But I think maybe D4, in my opinion, is better. But if you disagree, that's okay. My friend Goran, he was E4 player, and then he became D4 player. And not soon after that, he became champion of South Australia with D4. He was more comfortable because if you play E4, you have to spend more time learning against all these defenses like Sicilian, French, Caro-Kann, and modern, old-fashioned, and all other kinds of defenses. D4 is a gypsy, huh? Why is D4 gypsy? Okay, some people like the story behind the game. Yeah, it's the story behind the game is interesting. So you can watch on YouTube, Google Spassky against Mato, and you will see why people like that video. Okay, Fischer preferred E4, but against Spassky he changed to D4, and that was a huge help in beating Spassky D4. Okay, Tals also preferred D4. Yes, he did. Okay. Okay, so some people are talking about my King Han series. Okay, so if you want to buy the King Hunt on CD, you can, instead of CD, you can download it to your computer. So you can there is, you just Google the King Hunt DVD by Mato. Okay, so the King Hunt DVD by Mato, and you are going to be able to buy it from iChess. Okay. Okay, let's see. What opening would you suggest for a player who is weak in opening preparation? So I would recommend then D4. If it's easier to master D4 than E4, and then you choose something like London system. Okay, let's see. 10, 15, or 30 minutes. Which is the good one to practice? If you want to be good at 10 minutes, you practice at 10. If you want to be good at 30, you practice at 30. But you can mix them. How is Philippines Chess Federation? I don't know how is Philippines. I don't know. Who is your favorite female chess player? I don't have any special female favorites, but Ju and June played some nice games, and I did show some games on my YouTube channel. She's the world champion, so her match against Goryachkina was very interesting. So when you go to my YouTube channel, you will find Ju and June Goryachkina. Quite nice games, some very clever moves were played by both sides. Do you play over the board? No much. I did play, not much over the board. I don't play much. So I got to learn things. I had to learn how to do websites, how to master. You can visit my website. It's called the Chess School. Chess School. So I'm going to type Chess School. So I got to learn how to do WordPress. So on Chess School, you will find free training. You will see that. Also, I have another website. It is called Swiss. This is going to be very useful if you want to run tournaments, chess tournaments, or tennis tournaments, or any competition. Just watch this. Swiss online tournament. Swiss online tournament. This is also my website, and like I said, this is totally free. If I run out of money, I will have to either sell this Swiss online tournament or close it, because I asked for donations for Swiss online tournament, and nobody is donating to Swiss. There is lots of users from many countries around the world. Nobody is donating money, and there is a cost of running involved. And if I don't get any support, unfortunately, Swiss online tournament is going to go away. Go to cut costs. Do you have contact with other chess YouTuber? No, I don't have contact with any other YouTubers. No. Okay. I'm not going to tell you my Elite Chess username. I created one for running tournaments. I even don't play. Show more. Someone wants to see Ivanchuk games, and okay. Against some people want to play. No, I don't play. I have don't play against other people. We can't trust that people would not use some software and beat me, and then boast that they beat me. My favorite soccer player. Oh, I like Maradona, Messi, Pele, and Johan Cruyff. Kramnik games. If you want to see Kramnik games, you can go to my YouTube channel. So this is for those that don't know, Mato YouTube. So this is what you type in YouTube in Google, and you will see my YouTube channel, and then you will find the Kramnik's games. I pretty much covered the games of the famous chess players. I guess some people are talking in a foreign language, which I don't understand. How is it to have 100,000 people watching your videos? That was quite an interesting thing. I had no idea that I will have 100,000 subscribers. When first person I made a 4-move checkmate video on YouTube, and then someone subscribed, and I was suspicious. Why did he subscribe? What he wants? That was funny. And then people started to subscribe, and then Google asked me if I want to be partner with them, and I thought, why? And they said they pay. I said, okay, they pay. So I became partner with Google. Okay, let's see what other comments we have here. Sorry, you can't play with me. Some people say that their videos helped me to get back to chess. They got inspired by watching my YouTube videos. What is your favorite chess game? Well, there is lots of my favorite chess games. You'll find them lots of in these books. It's just hard to pick one. I like Morphy's Opera House game, because even it was so many years ago, hundreds of years ago, Morphy played like a computer. Which country in Australia you live? I live in South Australia, in Adelaide. Do I speak Russian? I don't speak Russian, but I do understand Russian, and I can read Russian. I have a friend who spoke to me 80% Russian and 20% in English, so I had to work out what this means. So I borrowed the Russian CD and I listened in the car. I had to understand my Russian friend. My mother's language is Serbian. And my father's language is Croatian. Okay. Mother, do you think that chess should be an Olympic sport? Okay, there is a chess Olympiad, but they couldn't fit chess in Olympiads with other sports because so many players competing in chess Olympiad. So they had to create a separate Olympiad just for chess players. There was thousands of players playing in chess Olympiads, and so yeah, they have a special separate Olympiad. Do you speak Albanian? No, I don't speak Albanian. Do you speak Turkish? I know a few words in Turkish, like zaman. That means time. Some people want to see Opera House game. No, I can't show Opera House game. You got to go to my YouTube channel and you will see Opera House game. Okay, chess Olympic sport. Yeah, I already said about that. Chess, there is a chess Olympiad. It runs separately. Okay, so what is the other question? Mato Aiden from Tirana thinks that I'm great. Thank you. Thank you. Greetings to Tirana. The ability to play chess is the sign of a gentleman. The ability to play chess well is a sign of a wasted life, someone said. Okay, that is a perception of reality. It's all perception of reality. Morphy against Kappa Blanka. I guess that Kappa Blanka would beat Morphy. Chess was a bit more advanced in a Kappa Blanka's time. Mato, do they play chess in Turkey? I don't know. I think they play chess in Turkey. I believe they. Why wouldn't they play chess in Turkey? Yes, I think chess is played in all countries around the world. Yeah, I would be surprised if there is a country in which they don't play chess. Do you know a country when they don't play chess? Anyone else? Do you have a patron? I do have patron. It's you can find it Matogelic patrons. Someone thinks that Magnus Carlsen is stronger than Kasparov in his prime. I agree. Yes, Carlsen is better than Kasparov at his prime. Okay, Portuguese. Mato, would a match between Bobby Fischer and Magnus Carlsen excite you? Once Fischer passed his prime time, he would not be able to be matched for young Magnus Carlsen. But in his time frame, if you put people in their time frame, then Fischer is the best. The new players are coming that are going to beat Magnus Carlsen. So Magnus Carlsen, only history, when we are done in 100 years' time, then people would say who is the best. Maybe Carlsen will be the best. Maybe Fischer stays the best. We'll see. I don't think they play chess in North Korea. Why? I think they play chess in North Korea. Anyone from North Korea, tell us if you play chess in North Korea. Some people think there is no chess in North Korea. Okay, there must be chess in North Korea. I would be very surprised if there is no chess. Okay, love from Romania. Greetings to Romania. Happy Easter. Mato, was Fischer at his best better than anyone else? Yes, that's right. That's what I think. Not everybody will agree. That's normal. That's normal that people don't agree about everything. That's people have different opinions. Mato, what do you do outside of chess for a profession? I don't. Chess is my profession. I teach chess. I was teaching chess in schools and organizing chess tournaments in South Australia for schools, inter-school chess competitions. They are called SA School Teams Chess Championships. That's what I was doing until recently, until COVID-19 played E4. And then the chess in school stopped. Can you show some Japanese games? Japanese GMs. Is Nakamura Japanese? He lives in America. I have Nakamura's playlist on my YouTube channel. I don't know about any other Japanese grandmasters. I know just Nakamura. Love from Romania. Thank you. Greetings to Romania. Does chess make you sharper? Chess helps you to make to be more intelligent, of course. It is especially good for kids and for retired people. But if you have a job and a family, sometimes it's not easy to find so much time to play chess. But it's definitely good for brain. It is. It was good for my brain. I will not tell you the whole story, but I was B grade student, and when I started playing chess, I became A grade student. That was a long time ago. I was in primary school. Do you like politics? I try to avoid politics, Do you play Go? No, I don't play Go. Okay, Mato, I improved my games because of your videos. That is awesome. Some people actually claim that they improved their chess for 200 points, some for even for 400 points because of watching my videos. That makes me very happy, and then because I like to be useful. Yeah. Just so you know, Nakamura is American. I apologize. I think, okay, Nakamura is American. I think that I was reading somewhere that his parents were from Japan. That's what I meant. Okay, so his origins. What reason you moved to South Australia? Okay, I was living in Croatia. When I was 21 years old, I came to Australia to visit my mother. And I just came to visit Australia. And then I wanted to go back to Croatia. That was in 1987. But I loved Australia so much that I decided to stay. And I think I made a good decision. That's why I'm in South Australia. I visited my mother. Okay, Mato, do you think that chess is a dying sport? Chess is on the increase. Chess is on, I think with this COVID-19, it's going to even increase interest in chess. You know, if you watch the news and you watch the stories about COVID-19, then you get depressed and you get miserable and unhappy. But chess provides an escape. If you have a friend to play chess, or you play online, or you go to the beautiful chess game, that is escape from reality. So this relaxes you from whatever is happening, all these terrible things. Many people are losing their jobs and can't pay their rent and things. It's devastating for economies around the world. So chess is temporarily escaping from reality. Okay, somebody says Nakamura was born in Japan. Okay, so I don't know that. So he was born in Japan. Okay, doesn't theory ruin the game? You have to have theory. It doesn't ruin the game. No. To be competitive, you got to know the theory. Someone says when I'm depressed, sometimes I play chess online. Yes, even if you lose to someone, it's still, you get angry at yourself. It's still escape from reality, but don't escape totally from reality. Okay, so you can't escape totally, but just to get a break from trouble around the world. Okay, have you ever studied martial arts? Yeah, I have black belt in karate. Yes, I am black belt in karate. I am retired instructor, karate instructor. Mato, I'm inviting you to my home for lunch. Please visit my home after this COVID-19. I'm really happy to invite. Will you really visit my home? This is Rajesh Karanam. Rajesh, thank you for inviting me to your home. I don't know where is your home. Is it in South Australia? Chess should be taught at elementary schools, although it's not the case in almost every country. Yeah, it would be nice to chess as in schools. Yes, I would vote for that. Which is a strong opening. Start with e4. I have a belt. Oh, you have a belt. Which belt? Do you have black belt? When I have to tell you, when I was starting karate, I was so good. Even at the start, they immediately gave me white belt. Oh, thank you, Lazaro Marin. Lazaro Marin donated money, and he says, "Thanks. You are very kind and giving man. Tactics or strategy?" Okay, both are important. Tactics flow from a good position. Who says that? As a famous chess player says, the tactics flow from a good position. And his name is Bobby Fischer. Mato, why do you like chess? I even didn't like when I was a kid. chess. Oh, someone is brown fourth day in karate. Oh, why do I like chess? Okay, when I was a kid, I wanted to play. I was a little boy in primary school. I wanted to play cowboys and Indians, making bows and arrows and playing like that in the fields, in cornfields and in the garden. But some other kids started playing chess, and I had to join to be part of the group. And I was losing all my games, and they called me stupid. And then I had to improve my game just to prove to them that I'm not stupid. In the process, I fell in love with the game, and that's how it all started. Yes. Why your games are not only from white view? You cannot say it's for who. Nowadays I'm showing games from white's point of view. If I turn the board upside down, I have to turn it back later. So just kidding, saving times. Chess is 99% tactics and 1% strategy. Okay, so you got to, you have to have a good strategy to make your position such that you can do your tactics. Happy Easter to everyone. That is from David Murwal. He said, Happy Easter to everyone. And he says, I love your content. So Fischer in his prime is better than Kasparov in his prime. Yes, that is what I think. But if people think differently, that is okay too. That is, yes, it's just a perception of reality. Huh? Perception is real in the eyes of the perceptor. Mato, have you ever played the blind person? No. What is better, bishop or knight? Bishop, generally. Mato, do you remember your first checkmate? I think I got checkmated many times when I started playing chess. They gave me checkmate in 4 moves. That's why they didn't want to play against me. They told me, go home, you are stupid, you are not learning. And I thought, wow, yes, this is not good. I have to improve my chess. How is your life in Australia? So in Australia, at the moment, it is not as bad as some other countries in the world. Like I heard, it's bad in Italy, and in Iran it is bad, and now it's bad in the United States. So in Adelaide, it is still okay. It's not perfect because restaurants are closed, and schools are closing, and my gym is closed, so I can't go to gym. Have to be careful not to put on weight now. My hairdresser is closed, so I can't cut my hair. I can't do my fancy haircut. So the crisis didn't hit yet at its full, but I'm afraid it will get worse before it gets better. Have you noticed an increase on your channel? I don't know. I didn't notice an increase. Maybe just people are just regularly subscribing. Someone is greeting me from Serbia. Sretan Uskrs. Christos Vaskrs. Did I defeat Magnus 13? No, I think I defeated Magnus 12. Mato, what is your goal in life? My goal, what I do is I teach chess, and I help people to improve their chess. And because winning makes people more happy. Chess, even when you lose, you learn something, but and everybody likes to win. So I teach kids to play chess, and I like it. Your hair is okay. I have no hair. All right. It may happen to us all. What is your goal in life? Okay, so I did just answer. I don't have a special goal. I help people to improve their chess, and I enjoy teaching chess. Mato, does chess excite you sometimes? Of course, chess. I like seeing good chess games. I can play blindfold, but then I lose my track after 15 moves, I think. So I'm not very good. I don't have enough practice in blindfold. Okay. Salam from Zanzibar. Salam. I like your analysis. Thank you. Okay. Okay, so Lazaro Marin, we thank you again for your donation. Thank you, Annalyn. Okay, my favorite gambit. I think that Queen's Gambit, when I play Queen's Gambit, that's the most sound gambit. And yeah, that's my favorite gambit. Okay. Did Tal play risky? Of course, Tal played risky. I did show all times Tal's favorite victories, but Tal's messed up quite a lot of times too. I didn't show this, so it was not always so brilliant. Sometimes he also had a blind spot. What is your favorite book apart from this book, The King Hunt? That one, I think the best book that I ever read was called. I'm going to type it. It's even if you are not religious, this is a good book to read. You will learn lots of things from this book. Okay, so you'll be richer for your knowledge of things, history and everything. Yeah, so Holy Bible. Tal was erratic, but he was genius. He was genius, yes. He was genius, although he was losing lots of games. He was genius, definitely. Mato, when you play your students, do you go easy? Okay, so yesterday I played against my students, and I played, if I was white, I played f3, and second move was king to f2. When I was black, I played f6 on second move, whatever they play, and then I played king to f7. And I told them not to copy me. This is just to give them a chance, to make it more interesting. Okay, so yeah, to give them a chance to win. Okay, how are you celebrating Easter this year? Well, usually I visit my mother for Easter, but today I don't visit my mother these days because she's elderly and has already poor health, and I don't want to bring her some virus. I don't have coronavirus, but even cold or anything, it's not good. So I didn't do what I usually do. I didn't visit my mother today. Mato, are you still doing videos about individual games? I'm not going to show any games now. So the show with the games is finished. Like I said, I hope to continue part 2 at 2:45 next Sunday if I'm alive. And I hope that I will be alive and healthy. Do you collaborate with other chess YouTubers? No, I don't collaborate with other YouTubers, but I did collaborate with other chess channels like Play Magnus. I did some. I made the video for them and for Lee Chess and for iChess. So these are the chess groups that I did collaborate, and so I would make a review for them and say something nice about that game, and they give me a donation. So this is not a secret. What car do you drive? My car has 4 wheels and a steering wheel. Just kidding. No, I'm not. It has. I drive a Australian-made car. It is called Holden station wagon. I like station wagon because I can put lots of things in boot. I have 5 luggages with chess pieces. When I run chess tournaments around the country, I have 5 luggages I have to carry, have to put them in my car. So station wagon is a car for me. And also when I don't play chess, I put my car, my dog in the back of my car, and we go jogging. We go jogging every second day. If I don't do jogging, then my car digs a hole. That's why he dig a hole the other day. He didn't go jogging. He lets me know. So I don't hit my car I don't hit my dog when he digs. He is grounded and he goes in the backyard. He knows that he's done wrong. You are. Thank you for saying that I'm your favorite YouTuber. Halamato from Turkey. Did you play with Magnus? I played with Magnus app. How much is the highest rating of your students? One of my students reached rating. A couple of them reached rating 2000, and they stopped. Yes. One student was from Dubai. He was a middle-aged man, and he was working in Dubai. He was from another country, and he reached 2000. But he's not only from my coaching. He invested in time. He invested his time in improving chess, and he didn't go outside to spend money. He would just work in Dubai, and then he would play chess in his room most of the time, and that he improved a lot. Yes. And I had a student. He was a bikey man, and he also reached 2000, and he stopped coaching. He thought he can do it on his own, and that was pretty much, he was better than everybody else in his group, so I didn't want to keep on improving. Mato, do you like to be a bogan? No. What do you think about? Hang on. Oh, this is moving quickly. What is your education qualification? So I am technician for oil exploration. So I was drilling for oil. That's done at school. Oil explorations. I did it in Croatia for a year, and then I stopped. I came to Australia. We didn't have any oil explorations here in South Australia, so I had to find another job. Did you meet Gligoric? I never met Gligoric. Black Madima. What do I think about unusual Black Madima? I think Black Madima is excellent fun to play. Yeah, you can play Black Madima if they play d4. If you play d4, they play d5. You play e4. That's excellent. It's a great fun. Hi from Saudi Arabia. I'm a big fan. I really like your comment. I also had a student from Saudi Arabia once. Once I had I was teaching. I teach also chess on. I give private lesson on Skype. I share my screen with my students, and funny, one day I had two bookings, two students booked. One was from Israel, and then half an hour later, another student was Palestinian. That was interesting. Bogan chess. I don't know what Bogan chess is. Where are you from? I came from Croatia to Australia. Do you travel the world? What countries have you been to? It's a secret which I don't want to tell. I don't play poker, no. Please take my name, fan from India. Shurya ask. Shurya SK. Mato, what do you think about the Budapest opening? Okay, Budapest opening is good, but if you play too often, then they will play differently. So after d4, you play knight to f6. After c4, you play e5. But if they know that you're going to play different, the Budapest opening, after d4, knight to f6, they will play maybe knight to f3 or maybe bishop to f4. They will avoid Budapest. So good to have another opening apart from Budapest opening in your repertoire. Mato football match in Argentina. We need one more. Come over. How many lessons do you do a day? I did do. When I was teaching in schools, I would teach about 2-3 lessons a day in schools, and I would teach privately at people's homes and also on Skype. Do you like Scotch game? Yeah, Scotch game. I don't play Scotch game, but I have seen some very nice Scotch games. Yes, I think it's cool. Scotch game is cool, especially if black tries to defend that pawn on d4, which he won. Your different narration style and tone of tone gives a different joy. I watch your every share. Thank you very much, Hassan Yavuz. Mato, can you pronounce Spasojevic on the fly? Spasojevic, that's how you pronounce, huh? Is that correct? Spasojevic. Okay. Vikram made his first message. Is Alexandra Botes the prettiest chess player? She's very pretty, but I don't know if she is the prettiest. Maybe someone else knows better who is the prettiest female player. Okay, let's see. Mato, who is your favorite chess player in every decade? In every decade, so that would be if we walk through decade, then it would be like the world champions. But in Alaska's times, I had 3. It is Alaska, it is Rubinstein, and Schlechter. Schlechter played some awesome chess. So there is a crowd in Alaska's time. Alaska was not my favorite. Well, I think that Rubinstein and Schlechter, I'm more amazed with their games. Yeah, for some reason, I don't know why. Why do you like chess? Okay, chess is like a meditation. Okay, you get escape from reality for a while. You don't no good to escape totally from reality, but you relax from everyday's problems. You get into the game of chess, and you try to forget everything else that is happening. Some troubles you have. Mato, why are Europeans so good at chess? Europeans are good at chess because it was more popular, and it was yeah, I don't know. Someone else may give a coolest answer. Why are Europeans so good at chess? Maybe someone knows better about that. Someone is saying it's 4 o'clock in the morning in his country. In my country, it is 5:13 afternoon. Yes. Okay. Mato, if you were a dog, what breed would you be? If I need to be a dog, I would like to be German Shepherd. My dog is German Shepherd. I like German Shepherd dogs. My German Shepherd is like a human. He understands. I just talk to him. When I want to put my shoes on, when I'm putting my shoes on, he knows if I'm going to jog or shop or wherever I go. When I put my jogging shoes on, he goes and sits in front of the car. He knows that I'm going to go there. We are going to go jogging. Who inspired you to play chess? My enemies inspired me to play chess because kids called me stupid. So when something bad happens to you, it's how you react to what happened. So what you do about that. They called me stupid. I could have believed that I'm stupid and accepted that as a truth. But I say to myself, no, I am not stupid. I am intelligent. I can learn that game too. And that's how it all started. It gave me lots of pleasure. How old are you? I am very old. Should I say how old I am? I am very old. I am not 75 yet, but I am very old. Happy Easter to you too. Okay, I will tell you, I'm 55 years old. Okay, and we got a photo. My assistant sent me a photo which I should have a look at. Just bear with me. Why is that photo so relevant here? Let me just bear with. What's the photo? Okay, where do you get the hanging chessboard? Oh, okay. Where do I the chessboard? That is. Thank you, Annalene. Where is my show now? Disappeared. Okay. That hanging chessboard is something I also sell. You can go to chess school. So chess school. Chess is. I may miss my spelling, and this is shop. Chess school shop, and you will find. I sell these boards. Uh, they are now $99, but you know what? They may go up in price because we are not getting any supply from China. China is making all these chess boards and these and the normal boards and everything for chess. So the price of all chess things will go up unless China is allowed to export things again, and we are allowed to import from China. Okay, someone new is asking where I'm from. I'm from Croatia, and now I live in Adelaide. Do you have a chess set for home play? I have a wooden chess set. It costs, I sell them for $330 Australian, $330, and I got one for myself. It is awesome, and I like it. I play with my friends when they visit me. You can also find that chess board on my website, on Chess School website shop. And at the moment they are $330, but they come from India. These beautiful wooden chessboard. So everything plastic comes from China, but these beautiful ones come from India. But I think that we are not bringing any products from India now to Australia that I know. So if we are, that the price will not go up. But if we can't get any supply, then if we have only a few items left, the price of chessboards will go up. Have you ever played Thai, Chinese, or Japanese chess? No, I haven't played any of these other games. Whose style among the chess grandmasters fit to more or which style I like? So I like style of Keres, and I like style of Kappa Blanka. This is something I can understand. I can understand the build-up. That's why I like Keres. Yeah, I think I would pick Keres to be my teacher if I could, or Kappa Blanka. I would not pick Tal to be my teacher. Tal sometimes in a simple position he just complicates, and no good teacher. You got to teach students to play simpler chess than that. I'm from India, of course. Beautiful stuff comes from India. I bought also rice from India. It's called Indian Gate. So when I went to shop to buy rice, there was no rice in the shop. And I went to Indian shop and I bought rice for me and my dog. So I'm going to share rice. In case the shops close, I'm going to cook, and both me and my dog will eat the same rice. Okay. Mato, where we can get good chess board from India? I don't know. You go to Google. Yes, I don't know. India Gate. Yes, that's rice. I forgot what's the brand name of the rice. I forgot. It's a brown rice. I bought both brown and white rice from Indian rice. Can I buy a chess set similar to yours? I'm ready to pay the price. To buy chess set, you can buy it. You can buy it on chess school shop. So chess school SA shop. So this is an online shop. You can make an order there. It's just I'm not sure how things are traveling these days to other countries. Uh, I hope that communications will still work. I did order a small chess set from China in January, and 3 months later, I did not receive. So you can see there is a problem. We don't get things from China. They stopped it. So I asked for my money back. You should try Pakistani rice. Basmati. I have Pakistani rice basmati. I got plenty of rice just in case. I have plenty of rice. Yes, I have basmati. Okay, let's see. I just visit India and let me know if I will give some delicious food to you. Thank you very much. Visit India, and there is no traveling these days, my friend. No traveling. How to play Chinese chess? No, I don't know how to play Chinese chess. Greetings from Vietnam. Greetings from Adelaide to Vietnam. Hey Mato, do you like India? Oh, of course I like India. I have many Indians players in my chess club for kids, and my other chess club for kids. I have 2 chess club for kids in Adelaide, and also had the private student Indians. They are all good. I never had a problem with Indian people and Chinese people. They're all very nice. Never had problem with Chinese or Indian. They are my top customers. Chess was invented in India. Yes, that's what they say. Yes, I believe that's true. Chess was invented in India. Hi Mato, what is your favorite chess puzzle for beginner? I have lots of chess puzzles. You can also find my chess puzzles on YouTube channel. I have a playlist with chess puzzles. You will find my favorite puzzles there. You sound like Rafael Nadal when he speaks English because I have an accent. Have you visited the chess tournament in Saudi Arabia? No, I didn't visit chess tournament in Saudi Arabia. Hello from Israel. Hi, Israel. While talking about India, let's talk about Indian defense in the game of chess. Indian defense or Indian game is a broad term for a group of chess opening. Yes. Yeah. Oh, okay. Why they call it Indian defense? Okay. I was reading when D4 was played many years ago, 100 years ago, then the normal move was D5. But when someone played D4 and another person played knight to F6, they would call it Indian defense. They thought that knight to F6 was inferior move to D5. But nowadays we know, after D4, knight to F6 is the most played move, or if you wish, the most popular move. So Indian defenses are the best defenses, especially Nimzo Indian defense. Nimzo Indian defense is probably the best defense for black against Queen's Indian defense. In one tournament in Russia, I forgot what year was that, players with the black pieces who played Indian defense, black won more games than white. That was an amazing thing. Usually white wins more games, but in that tournament, players with the black pieces won more games using Nimzo Indian defense. I Google Mato Yelich Chess School to find if you are just okay. So you would like to say, so someone was Googling chess school. I'm going to find you chess link. Okay, so for chess school, I was not ready to advertise my chess school, but I'm going to find the chess school, so you can find the okay. So chess school. Bear with me. I'm going to copy this and paste it, so you can find chess school, which you couldn't find on Google. So this is the link, chess school essay. That is my business, and then I'm going to show you another link when you can. So this okay. So this is a shop. If you want to buy even my everything that I made, have chess books, DVDs, I have chess boards, everything that you need regarding chess. Have a look at this game. Sorry, not game. This is link. And I'm going to give you a link for a free chess training. So after I'm gone, you can continue, improving in your chess. You have now time. Most of you are stuck at home, like I am. So this is my free training, and also I'm going to give you a link for Tal's free training. Okay, so let's go Tal's. I have a games when Tal played, and so this is like a puzzle, interactive puzzle. Okay, so you can try to win from games that from Tal's position. You will see winning from Tal's position can be tricky, and you are going to play against Talminator. And I'm going to show you, just give one link. So this thing is free to you. Okay, so Swiss tournament. This is something I was talking about. You can reach my free Swiss online tournament software, online tournament, and you can run tournaments for free until I close this channel. If I run out of money, because I am not making any money on this channel. Everybody is using this for free from many countries around the world. Some donations would be welcome, because, like I said, there is a cost involved. Have to pay for hosting for this thing, and have to pay my website master. This is a special website. My website master is in Russia, and his name is Andrei. He is awesome. He has knowledge of doing these coding. Coding. His specialty is coding and making websites. Andrei. Okay, let's answer some of these questions. Okay, G6. So someone is talking about defenses. Benoni C5. Okay, Benoni, I believe didn't reach that popularity. But Benku Gambit, Black was successful more with Benku Gambit than with Benoni. So you can consider, after you play C5, your opponent play D5, you can play then B5, sacrificing a pawn. So Benku Gambit as good. Okay, let's see. Okay, hey, please make a room. Please make a room tour and play a match with your family. No. How many languages do you speak? I speak English a little bit. I speak Croatian. I speak Serbian. I speak Bosnian. I speak Montenegro language. I understand Macedonians, Greek, not Greek Macedonians, Macedonians from that's former Yugoslav Republic of Macedonia. I understand Russian. I understand a bit of German. Yes, my enemies made me play chess. I came second in office tournament after many years, and to beat him, I play for 1 full year. Yes, that is definitely what happens. Your enemies make you strong. Yes. Like trees, the stronger the wind, the stronger roots a tree must grow to survive the wind. Huh? Okay. You can sacrifice like Tal, but you can't win like him. Of course, I'm not going to compare myself with Tal. Tal is a world champion, a genius. I just can occasionally win a game and show that I won. Your English is very easy to understand. Thank you very much. Also, I teach people English, but not for money. I teach them because they're my friends. Like I told you about my Russian friend, I was teaching him English, so I can understand him better. um, Tal was genius. Yes. Um, is Indian YouTuber who makes comedy video. Okay. Thank you for my comments. How did you hear about Tal first time? I think I was a junior when I heard about Tal. When I was young, Kasparov was visiting former Yugoslavia and played. He played in Bosnia, and then about people told me about that, and it was in the newspaper. So Kasparov was, that someone that made chess more popular in former Yugoslavia with his win. Oh, but the person who is responsible for popularity in chess is, of course, Bobby Fischer. After he won against Spassky, the popularity of chess grew by 100%. Yeah. Tal defeated Fischer. Yeah, Tal defeated Fischer, and there was a vice versa. Okay, my precious chess friends, I am going to conclude this event. I am going to now make a dinner. Thank you all for visiting my YouTube channel and for commenting. It was my pleasure to answer some of these questions. Some questions were moving very fast and I couldn't catch them. So I apologize to those that ask a question and I didn't answer them. Perhaps you'll be luckier next time. And yes, thank you to all. I will see you live next Sunday. Have a nice Easter. Have a nice day. Stay safe. Bye-bye for now.